Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back here. I am ready to go to work here. I'm already at work. I'm ready to go. And I wanted to shoot my daily vlog for the day. Pretty interesting. So I didn't get an actual video up today, but this is kind of my talk about what happened yesterday and somewhat of a haul kind of introduction. I'm going to probably talk about other stuff. And probably go somewhere else on, and I'll talk more about the stuff tonight when I get it. But let's say that I picked up some really good stuff yesterday. And I'll show what my son got, because my son got something very, very cool. And hopefully it's still sitting out on the ottoman when I get home and I can record the video tonight. And I'll probably tell him that I'm going to show everybody what he got. But I got Magic the Gathering cards. And what happened was, I went to a bunch of other yard sales and I wasn't finding anything. I was going to buy a movie at one other place. I'm like, it wasn't very good. I'm like, there's nothing really here. In the first yard sale we went to, what was there? Like, there was really nothing. Like, I was tempted to pick up some games to flip them and try and make some money that way, but really it was Wii games, and it was, just Wii accessories, regular Wii accessories. And that's just beyond, that stuff is like, you can pick that stuff up for like nothing. And they must have either sold the Wii or kept it for like some other games and just got rid of the other accessories. Because I didn't see the gaming system unless somebody came along and just bought the system. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I don't think I've seen the system. But yeah, there was really nothing there. I don't even think we bought anything there. My wife saw some kind of rack that she was thinking about buying, but she didn't buy. Well, I gotta take a drink. I'm getting thirsty. It's almost time to go in, so. Anyway. But, we didn't find anything there. So we went to the next yard sale. And I'm gonna tell you what we picked up. But you're gonna have to wait and see which ones I picked up. So we went to the next yard sale, and I'm trying to think what order we picked it up. We went to the next yard sale, and I think, my son found a Star Wars book, a very big book, and I don't remember exactly what it is. Like I said, I'll show you in the haul. I'm going to record it tonight, so I don't know when it's going to go up. Like I said, it'll probably go up in the next few days, I would assume. After that, we went across the way, and this people, they had an Xbox 360 and some games for $75, but I'm not looking for an Xbox 360 since the other next gen's already out, and the next gen after that's coming out. Basically, I think I need to pass up on that. Plus, I wasn't going to drop 75. I was just out to spend a few bucks here and there to pick up some cool stuff to flip them or get movies for myself, one of the two. So after that happened, and I got. And I did that. I was looking around. I didn't think I was going to pick up anything. She was looking for clothes for Zayden, I think, my kid. And then I was trying to get to these. I seen magazines, and I seen 25 cents. I didn't know what was in it. And then I'm like, well, I'm trying to get to it. So I'm trying to walk around, and this lady she was standing like right there. So on the first thing, like it was in the second row of items. There was a table behind me and a table in front of me, and I looked at that stuff. And then there was a table, there was an aisleway in front of that next table, and there was another table. The lady was standing in the middle of that row at the end, looking at clothes, because everything was kind of cramped in this garage we were in. But she stood there, so I walked around, and I went ahead and looked at all the stuff on the other side of the table, and tried to see what was in there. After I seen what was in there, I'm trying to get around. She moves to the other side to block this little way you can cut through that little area. Oh my God, I was so annoyed. And right around that time, my wife came around there, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to kill people. People irritate me. Irritation, to the highest degree. But I finally got around there, and I looked at it. Nintendo Power magazines. And I'm like, when do I ever find Nintendo Power magazines at a yard sale in Indiana? I never do. I never come across. And if I do, they're beat up beyond belief. I don't know if this person was a collector and had more earlier that day. I have no idea, because this is like around 2 o'clock that we're out doing yard sales. It's pretty late in the day. These people probably would have shut down if it was like Greensburg, because nobody stays open this late in this town. If it is, it's like a bunch of antique stuff, and that's why they stayed open, because people will probably come by. But yeah, Nintendo Power Magazine, I didn't get them all. I should have, and I probably would have, but we didn't. So I picked up 4. They were 25 cents a piece. I got the 4 best ones, I think, in my opinion. The other ones was, what was the other one have on it? I can't remember. It was like something like stupid. It was either like a sports character on the front or something, and I'm just like, meh. When you get it. And the other ones were like ESPN magazines, like a crap ton of ESPN magazines. Like, I didn't look through any of them, and I had no interest. I should have just asked how much for the whole box, and that probably would have sold. I bet she would have got rid of them for like really cheap. She probably would have said $5 or something, which then I would have to count through, because I think that would have been close to being what was in there, but there was probably a lot more. Those ESPN magazines are really like thin, and they're really tall. So it's kind of hard to ship them in the bags that I would have shipped them up to Amazon to see which ones would sell, quickly and stuff like that. So, because I could have made some quick money on that. But I was like, meh, I don't want to deal with it. So I just picked up Nintendo Power magazines, and my son and I looked through them a little bit. But they're probably going to be sold. I'm probably going to either put them on the local and see if anybody wants them, because somebody locally may want them. That's kind of cool if I could do that. Anyway. After that, we went to, we thought we were done, and I told my wife, let's just go in and get Goodwill. So, by the way, I didn't get anything in Goodwill. My son got some pants, and that was about it. 4 pairs of pants. That's all he got. And he got a shirt at the yard sale I got the magazines at. But other than that, we were done. We were going to just go to Goodwill and call it a day and then go grocery shopping. But I end up, we seen the yard sale, and my wife's like, you sure you don't want to stop? And I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and stop. And good thing I did, because that's where I came across a box about that big, about, I don't know how to explain this. Yeah, well, you know how big a lunchbox is. About that size of a box. Not tall, like the short box of Magic the Gathering cards. And then there was like a deck box filled with some Magic cards, and that was $1. The other one was $3. And I'm like, that's about as much as you pay for a Magic like pack of cards. Like, that's a pretty good deal. And I didn't tell that to my wife, but I said, like, this is a pretty good deal. Like, I couldn't pass it up. And I told her, like, I probably could flip these and make some money, or it's going to be a slow burn and have to sell them like slowly but surely. But as far as I'm looking at so far, and I'm not even halfway through what I got. I'm pretty sure I'm not even halfway through. And I'm already looking at like $37 worth of Magic cards. I don't know. Some cards are weird, and I gotta ask some people, but they were kind of odd. I don't know much about Magic cards, so I gotta reach out to somebody and ask them how much or what's going on with these cards, if they're fake or whatever, because they were coming up on there, but it said like you can't play with them. So I'm like, so I know there's restricted cards, but these were not like jumping out to me that they are like the restricted cards. I kind of wonder if they're either one fake and they know how to tell, and if they look like that, then that's why they're saying you can't play with them. But they say people were wanting them because they were like a bunch of money on there for what they were going for. So I don't know if they are fake, then people actually might want them. But I need to figure out what I'm looking at and what I'm selling them as, because it says international edition, so that may be it, that they're international cards and people were buying them online. But there's a really cool card that I really got to investigate, and it almost looks like somebody signed a card that could be somebody popular in Magic the Gathering. So I need to research that. It's 2001 Toronto, Canada, Magic the Gathering thing, convention or something. It says on the back. The card actually says it on the back of the card. On the front, it looked like somebody had painted the outside of the card, and it looked like there's an autograph. So I'm kind of curious to see who won that convention, or who was in the top of the thing, because I may have a card that's worth some money, but it looks like somebody might have colored in the outside of the card, so it may be like the value might have dropped. But the autograph, if it's somebody popular, somebody might want it. So I gotta head into work. I want to shoot this short video, 10-minute long, give you something to bite on until later tonight or tomorrow when I upload. I'll probably upload a video around like midnight or so. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll probably upload 2 more videos tomorrow. Work. That's all you ever do. I know it sucks. Life goes on. Keep rocking, guys. and keep vlogging. Later.